Silence on a team does not mean alignment. It means that people already have probably done the math. They've calculated the risk of speaking up. They've weighed it against the cost of being labeled. And then they decided it's not worth it. So if you're a leader and your team is quiet, that's not peace. It's more likely a warning sign that you might be ignoring. Welcome to Leadership Tea Tuesday. This is where we name the leadership dynamics that everyone's experiencing, but nobody puts in the company handbook. So today's tea is about voice. That means who gets heard, who gets erased, and why. Every organization has patterns around this. And let me be a little bit more specific, because we all know what I'm probably about to say. One person challenges an idea and it gets called strategic. Another person challenges the very same idea and it gets called difficult, too direct, angry, maybe even emotional. Do you want to guess what the difference usually is? It's not their communication style. Over time, people learn the rules that nobody actually wrote down. They learn what kinds of honesty are safe, what kinds get you remembered, and not in a very good way. What kinds get you a conversation with HR that starts with, well, we received some feedback. So what happens is voices start disappearing from meetings. And it's not because they don't have anything to offer, but because the system punished them for offering it in the first place. And when that happens, leadership loses the one thing that it really cannot afford to lose: the truth. I've been that voice in the room. Felt the temperature drop after I said the thing that really needed to be said. And I've also watched what happens when the person with the most important perspective stays quiet, not because they don't care, but because what they learned was that the room didn't care to hold what they actually had to say. And if that's you right now, if you're the one who stopped raising your hand because the last time that you did, it cost you something, I want you to know that's not a you problem. It's a leadership problem. Here's your reflection. Whose voices constantly and consistently shape the conversation in your organization, in your team? And whose perspectives are missing? Not because those people aren't there, but because they may have learned it wasn't safe to share them. Because leadership isn't about speaking. It's about building rooms where the truth can actually survive. Sip on that, and I'll see you next Tuesday.